Hey, what's up, YouTube? JB Tac back here, Budget Tactical. Haven't made a video in months. To my subscribers and anybody who's watching, I apologize for that. This may not be the most exciting of reviews here, but it is a review on a crossbow, and a couple of my most popular videos on here on YouTube are of crossbows. I think a lot of people have their interest piqued on crossbows, something that's maybe a substitute for a firearm that's going to have the stopping power that is not a firearm. A crossbow is a good substitute for that, as well as TV shows. We all know what I'm talking about. Movies, they certainly glorify the crossbow, so a lot of people are interested. So just another piece of information I'd like to be to you, and this here is the Barnett Recruit Compound Crossbow. Now this is 18-inch from cam to cam, or excuse me, limb to limb, and in comparison to many other crossbows, this is, it's very slim. It's easy to maneuver this, and it's definitely easy, maneuvering, taking it around. Much easier than most other crossbows. The recurve that I made a video on, I believe was something like 22 inches from limb to limb, and so from that to this is definitely a drastic decrease. So basically, it's going to have, I think, 12.5 inches of power stroke. It's a 300 feet per second crossbow. The package is going to come with 3 bolts, which are carbon. They're definitely good bolts. Go ahead and use those. They're not aluminum pieces of junk. They're good. 3 arrow or 3 bolt quiver, foot stirrup, obviously. It's going to come with a red green dot. It's going to have the three dot reticle here. It's actually, or reticle optic. This is actually a pretty good optic. I'm able to zero this in, and man, this thing is it's spot on. It's great. I'll show you with a little bit of a shooting test here. I'm going to be doing it indoors. Normally I don't shoot indoors. I'm at home by myself. The area is clear for those people who are going to say something about that. Anyway, the stock is retractable. What else? All of good Barnett safety features, the locking safety there. What else can I say? There is one thing though that I've noticed is a common complaint with the Recruit and the Raptor compound bows by Barnett, is that maybe you'll be able to pick this up on camera here, but where is it at? Okay, yeah, right here. Maybe you'll be able to see it, maybe not. There's ever so slightly separations in the serving. It's going to be, where was it again? Yeah, it's like right there. And then on the equal opposite side, right here, right there. Maybe you're able to see it, maybe not. I took it to a bow technician and just wanted him to tell me, is this a big deal? Like if it separates right there or whatever, because I didn't know. And he didn't really ever tell me whether it was or it wasn't. All he did was bash Barnett. He said that he doesn't sell Barnett. He doesn't like Barnett. He would never own Barnett. Don't buy Barnett because all their junk, they're junk. Well, first, I want to say that this is not a bow issue. It's a string issue. Anyway, I jumped online. I think CrossbowNation.com has good reviews of people that actually have the similar issues. And it's a pretty common complaint to people that are aware and, take care of their stuff, and just maintain it. You're going to notice that. Anyways, from what I gather, people that have that issue take a little bit of super glue and just rub the super glue along that just to keep it from separating. And ever since I did that, I've noticed it hasn't changed at all. It stayed just like that. So for me, until I start seeing the string or it starts fraying in some way, I'm not going to change the strings. However, I am going to order some extra strings, which is what you should do anyway. Have backup strings, cables, things like that for a compound crossbow. But that's something you should kind of, be wary of. That you may or may not get a questionable string if you, or and cables, if you buy the Barnett Recruit compound or the Raptor. It's kind of something, you know, you learn something new every day. But anyways, I've shot many a bolts through this, and like I said, I'm someone who takes really good care of everything that I own, and I've noticed no difference. So for me, it's good how it is, and so I'm just going to keep it the way that it is for now. Anyway, I want to kind of touch base here. Hopefully, I'm not. Oh yeah, it also has a 130-pound draw weight. For anyone who wants to know, it's not the most difficult thing to pull back. It's not easy. It's not hard. But you know, with a little bit of practice, you should be able to do it. It's a fantastic crossbow. It really is. It shoots 20-inch bolts. Half moon nocks. That's something to also take note of. Half moon nocks. And when we're talking about bolts, I picked up some premium crossbow bolts. This one here is the Easton Bowfire. And I tell you, this has got to be the coolest bolt I've ever seen. It has a 3D kind of graphics on it, the flames, the Bowfire. I mean, this thing is just awesome. It's white, you know. When you're outside and you shoot this bolt, I mean, you just have a clear, you know, clear vision of this. You're seeing a white bolt fly through the air as opposed to, say, a black shaft or a camouflage shaft, something like that. Something that's white. It's going to contrast as long as there's not a bunch of snow on the ground. It's really easy to see the flight path of this. So that's and again, for a 6-pack of those was $60. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but it's a premium bolt. It's a good bolt. It's going to last for a while. And I also picked up the these are the Decimators by Victory Archery. Again, pretty cool logos there, pretty cool patterns. Just all in all, really good bolts. If you're going to be, you know, shooting, you know, velocities of upwards of 300 feet per second, it's good to know that the bolts that you're using are good quality bolts that will be able to withstand that type of energy. I have the budget bolts too, you know, from like Walmart, the $3 to $5 bolts. They're good and they'll do the job, but it's always good having, you know, good premium stuff, quality stuff. So we're going to get to a little bit of a shooting test here, and I'll show you how accurate this thing is. So